Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the USC Trojans offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes their veteran leader. He has been through the battle, guys, and there are plenty of expectations this season.
Yeah, and there should be expectations. This guy's been around a long time, knows the systems, knows the players. Everybody's going to have to believe in him for this year to be a big success.
Yeah, David, there's just no substitution for experience, right? This guy has played so many snaps. He's seen it all. No doubt they need him to play at a high level.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Setting up the screen.
They got a little bit, but they didn't get the first down, and you're obviously trying to get the first down, but you try to slip in those screens occasionally on 3rd down. I like when you slip them in there to try to make a big play, catch the defense maybe being a little aggressive.
Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Fresno State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. It's a draw. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He's right on target. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down after the short completion. Dropping back, it's Childs. He's going to take off. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going. Running back searching for a hole.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Defense. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Wants to throw on 3rd. He's got it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Give to Brown. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Potter.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. From the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the ball is picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The offense set for a 1st down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Peterson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Trojans! What a grab and go for the score.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fair catch called for and made. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And David how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The inside handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Grabbed behind the line, it's Peterson. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A third and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Childs. And they can't make the play on third down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. It'll be a draw. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Fresno State, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. He'll do it himself. He locked up and held on to bring him down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he was on his way gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Rivers. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5, down to the 17-yard line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one.
And the returner will be dragged down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's Childs. Gets it out quickly. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got his man down the middle. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking for a block, it's Rivers. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. He's looking to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Personal foul. Unnecessary run. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's going to pass. Using the quick game.
Man, those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bottles, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
He's back to throw on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And it's right down the boulevard. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in L.A. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous L.A. Coliseum.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rivers. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a lead.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes his connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Childs. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy, I'm just going to take it.
The Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights, it's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Good timing on the quick out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, the ground game. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Fresno State will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They take the lead with the 6.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over the Royals.
From the gun, the running back has it.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, wants to throw it. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Sweet cut there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3.
27, Fresno State, 24.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Out of the gun. The inside handoff looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Immediately fires to the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Brown has it. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. Running behind that left side. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, USC! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. A quick pass to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On second down, he'll fire. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. He's got it. Stumbled to the ground. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man enough for the 1st. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Now on 2nd and short. Now they'll run the draw. The Bulldogs will keep this drive going. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to get to him. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. They'll try the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get them ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Peterson. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Childs. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football. I got the lead. The clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo.
And that pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. At the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Back to the ground game on the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Give to Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them. So you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. He's looking to throw. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going up top here late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.